Hey, man, I
It's
like
so
what.
hard with all technical analysis at the moment. It's so difficult to work out as to what the hell's going on. I tried to teach myself technical analysis, but man, it's just so difficult.
It's crazy, man. Stacy seems to be pretty good at it. It's constantly changing, man. You got to do it every day. You constantly have to work at it. I stopped, man. Once this sea of red came in, I really stopped doing the day trading thing, like where I was pretending like, oh, by the end of 2018, that's it. I'm retiring. I'm going to day trade
Yeah.
cryptos, and I watched my portfolio shrink over like the course of 2 months, 3 months. But
I've been trying to get my parents into Bitcoin for so long, and they ended up wanting to get into it around September, October of last year. And so they got into it, and now my name's Mud.
ah, yeah, you're not invited to Christmas.
No.
Stay home this year. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
said, wait, leave it a year, and in a year I'll buy it back if it's not made
You,
its money back.
you know that's funny. I sent for Christmas actually. I sent my dad Litecoin, one Litecoin, and it was worth like $270 at that point, and now it's worth like what? It's like 100 and fucking something, 170 maybe. So like he didn't say anything about it for a while,
Yeah.
and then about a week ago he had brought it up. He was like, "Oh," he like said it in passing. He was like, "Yeah, it was like that Christmas gift you gave me that just shrinking." I'm like, "What was that? What'd you say? What are you talking about?" He was like, "That Litecoin you gave me, it's fucking
The
worth
shrinking gift.
yeah, it's worth nothing now." I'm like, first of all,
Yeah.
I gave it to you, so technically you're still up 100%. I'm like, so I
It's a
don't.
little gem you got to tuck away
That's
for a
it.
later stage.
Put that away and
Yeah.
just hope they get their act together. Now, what do you think?
162 Australian dollars Litecoin at the moment.
Litecoin,
And it's
yeah,
been up to 480, I think it was. It's gone up to before.
yeah. Fantastic, man. I mean, I still have a lot of faith in Litecoin. I moved a lot of in comparison. I moved a lot into Litecoin towards the end of last year when it was really booming. But I am sad to see that they got shafted on that LightPay situation. What do you know about
Yeah.
that? I mean, it seems like that they got scammed pretty much by this guy, or he just didn't want to deliver for
Yeah,
whatever they agreed on.
all I know is there's a failed deadline, really, and that's killer in the market, isn't it? And we all
Absolutely.
know from New Year's Eve that if you fail a deadline, that kills you. And yeah, I think these companies need to really stick to the deadlines that they're putting out there anyway if they want to keep moving on the way up. But I think it's probably still obviously a good thing, and it's going to eventually pay off in the long run. It just means you just got to hold a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yep. Just hodl, 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 man.
Just hold on.
Basically,
Yeah.
don't look at it until Game of Thrones comes back on. Once Game of Thrones
That's
comes
it.
back on, then you can start looking at your Bitcoin again.
Everybody's happy then, and everybody's spending the money. They're all like, let's put money back into crypto because Game of Thrones is back on.
Yes, yes. Hey, speaking
Yeah.
of Game of Thrones, which has nothing to do with what I'm about to go into,